That should take us straight into our next quick fire. Now, we all know Pishan from Skookie.
Yeah,
you know,
I
he's
know
been
that guy. Yeah,
he's been
like
a relationship person.
Yeah.
So he made this statement on social women saying that Nigerian women need to go back to being traditional women.
Joe?
The time has passed.
So now it's basically
no,
like.
but that time has
So please
passed, though.
define traditional women.
Now here's the thing: we have traditional women, we have the modern woman.
Right.
You know, traditional women, more or less, that's in my own
Conservative
definition.
women.
I'll tell you, conservative to an extent, knew their place, knew their roles, knew they had specific things that were assigned to women to do, and men had their own responsibilities. So you could clearly distinguish man, woman. You get me? So I'll start with Olamide at the bar to hear what your take is. Do you think Nigerian women today, these young girls, or these girls in general, should be more like traditional women? Or they should, you know, as they made it more
it's an
modern?
idea that some people, you know, believe can work. Well, it's an idea far gone. It's in the past. There's no such thing as a traditional woman anymore. There's no such thing as a traditional man because we've blurred the lines over time. Responsibilities, technology, society itself has bended the entire rules when it comes to being traditional or not. I don't think I want to be with a traditional woman. I mean, a traditional woman doesn't know how to clean the shafts very well. So.
Well, it depends, though. No, but it depends.
I beg to differ.
This is what I
Let me hear
think.
Femi, let me hear
So
Femi.
I feel like in the world we live in today, you can't ask women to be traditional anymore. I mean, if they are going to be working. Most traditional women back then, all they did was just take care of the house.
Housewives,
It was a full-time job in itself, let's not lie.
Yeah.
But now, if she's
It still is.
It still is, exactly. If she's going to work, I'm going to work. You can't expect her to still now come back and do all those traditional things. So, first things first, choose your struggle, number one.
Yeah.
But I'll say, there is no man in the world that would not want a traditional woman. Let's not lie to ourselves. Because the truth is, when you have those back and forths with girls, I'm not even talking, with females now, you're like, something's wrong here. Have you spoken to any modern day woman and you're like, it's like, am I dating a guy? Like, why are you talking like this? But guess what? They don't know. They don't know because that's how they grew up. They grew up into...
That's the idea they grew up into.
So,
yeah.
I have a friend that tells me, I was talking to one of my friends, and one guy that has interest in me, and the guy said that I'm like a man. I'm like, yeah, you are my friend, but I know you're like a man. She's like, how, what? I'm like, it just comes across in everything you say. Like, there are certain things that a woman back then would never say to a man. Those lines have been blurred now, right? And then we now have the idea where women feel like, oh, if I have to let him speak before I speak, that means he's oppressing me.
Yeah.
Like, and then
It's that mindset.
that mindset and a lot of other things that are going on now. It blurs the line between man and woman. For the African man today, he knows the kind of woman he wants. But the African woman today actually thinks that she's a guy. But she doesn't know she acts like a guy. But
my thinking is this. We need to be careful about what we ask for. I think, a lot of men would want a traditional woman. But in actual sense, we can't deal with a traditional woman because we've been built in a way over time whereby we like to be challenged.
In that scenario now.
So the thing
let
is...
me put Deck on the spotlight now.
Okay.
Would you prefer a modern day woman, or you'd want your wife to be more
I
traditional?
can answer for you.
I will answer.
Yeah. Would you want your
what?
wife to be more traditional?
I will answer, but I will answer in a very diplomatic way.
Okay.
Don't be.
And I'll tell you why.
This is.
No, hold on.
Don't say
So
that.
yes, I want a modern
Say
woman
that.
with the ideals of a traditional woman. Does that make sense?
Okay,
I
so
want
basically you want a
I
woman
want
that-
You want a
a
modern
modern
woman with the ideals of a traditional woman.
of a traditional woman,
Okay.
Best of both worlds.
which essentially means that there are definitions to what tradition is. Now, I think on the show some time ago
some
I
weeks ago,
mentioned
yeah.
to you that
Things that your wife does in terms of serving you
in
food.
serving where I
Yeah,
come
I
from,
remember.
my wife is supposed to sit down with me, watch
What
me
you eat.
eat,
Yeah.
and then after eating,
this
she
era,
will pack the plate.
just-
but let me no. So we don't do that.
Post it. You go here say, and I saved this guy married.
So-
Change
so-
they
so
go
they-
finish you.
So that's the thing. So for me,
if you wanted his
for
name,
me-
you should have said so.
No.
In the
So
comment section.
hold on. The thing is, my wife knows this.
But she does it out of love. Like, what I don't understand is how people...
Wait, now. Before you put me in trouble, let me finish so that she's watching that she know I finish what I said.
Go ahead.
So the thing is that she does it, right? All right, she does, the serving and all of that, but I pack the plates. You understand?
You're packing
so
hold on. You're packing the plate now.
I will wash the plate.
Wait, are you packing the plate now because a part of you feels like I'm enslaving this woman?
So that's the thing. So love supersedes, all right?
Wow.
I love my wife enough to know that, okay, she's tired. Baby, you know what? You're tired. Eat your food. I pack our plate and I will wash it. That's out of love.
Death for governor.
I'm not a man that will watch my wife cook, all right? And I'll still, cross my leg and expect her to pack the plates and wash it as well.
I think that's just being human, actually.
Now,
Yeah,
so you must understand that while my wife is cooking, she's working because she works from home sometimes, all right? She's working and I can see that she's on her laptop, she's on her phone, cooking, back and forth and all of that. And I will still be the same person that is saying that my wife, she's a techie person, she's this, she's that, but she's traditional. She will pack my plate. No, I won't do that. So we need to find a balance between wanting a modern woman and managing the traditional idea.
And I think basically
You
it's
understand
just
what I'm
what
saying?
works for you works for you.
So that's the thing.
The problem
Works
I
for you,
have
works for you.
now is this. Some women want to be, in this day and age, they don't mind being traditional women. You get me?
They do.
No, this is what I'm saying.
I can't.
This is what I'm saying.
Do you people mind? No,
some people.
Do you mind being a traditional woman? Oh, no. Just, it's a yes or no? No.
No, but this is what
Some
I'm saying.
people,
I said
some
some.
people, some people.
Even if it's 1 in a million.
Yes.
But the
See,
problem is this.
see.
They get attacked.
I'm about
for
to
saying,
offend a lot
"I
of
want to be a
women. I'm
traditional
about to
woman."
offend a lot of women.
guess
if
what?
a
Guess what?
woman
So-
is out there and
somebody-
she's playing traditional, she's a lazy effing woman.
No. There's something wrong. Wait.
I said
There is
it.
something wrong with this bar.
Nah,
I
you
said
talk
it.
about-
I said it. I
Once you
said
start-
it.
Nah, you talk about
I said it.
Any
Any
problem.
woman
Okay,
does not want to be
hold on,
traditional.
Hold on.
So
I have Olamide's wife on the line.
What's he saying?
I think
Don't
May no come out.
Don't come home.
we're going to take a break.
No, but-
Olamide, I think your wife is on the line. We're going to
No,
take a
but
break.
jokes aside, though, you can't. I don't think you can say, because I personally, I don't understand why women work.
Olamide, your
But
wife
that's
is
just
on
me.
the line. We have to take a break. Olamide's wife is on the line.